Have you ever felt like you don't belong in your own home? Like no matter what you do, you are never enough. This is the story of a little girl who was treated like nothing until the day she found her voice. Her name was Amara. Amara was only 11 years old when she lost the only person who truly loved her, her mother. After the burial, her father tried to stay strong. But loneliness has a way of pushing people into decisions they don't fully understand. Just a few months later, he remarried. Her name was Kemi. At first, everything seemed normal. Kemi smiled, she spoke kindly, she even hugged Amara. And for a moment, Amara thought, maybe I can be happy again. But that happiness didn't last. The day Amara's father traveled for work was the day everything changed. Kemi had 2 children of her own, Tolu and Sade. From that day on, they became the priority, and Amara, she became invisible. Every morning, while other children were still asleep, Amara was already awake, sweeping the compound, fetching water, washing clothes that weren't hers. Her small hands doing work meant for an adult. One morning, "Amara!" Kemi shouted from inside. "Yes, Ma," Amara answered quickly, running in. "Why is Sade's uniform not ironed?" Amara's voice trembled. "Ma, I was going to—" A loud slap cut her off. "You talk too much," Kemi yelled. At the dining table, Tolu was eating bread and egg. Sade was laughing. No one said a word. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. The difference became clear. Tolu and Sade wore clean uniforms. Amara wore faded clothes. They ate full meals. Amara ate leftovers. Sometimes nothing at all. At school, Amara was always quiet, always tired. One afternoon, her teacher noticed, "Amara, why do you look so weak?" She wanted to speak. She really did. But fear held her back. Because she knew the moment she talks, the punishment at home would be worse. Then one day, everything got worse. A glass cup broke in the kitchen. Immediately, Sade screamed, "Mommy, Amara broke it!" Amara rushed in. "No, Ma, I didn't!" But Kemi didn't listen. She didn't even ask questions. That day, Amara was beaten. Not just beaten, punished. Locked outside, no food, no water. Amara sat by the door, her body shaking, her stomach empty, her eyes swollen with tears. That night, she looked up at the sky and whispered, "Mommy, if you can hear me, please help me." The next morning, something unexpected happened. Her father returned early. "Amara!" he called happily. But when he saw her, he stopped completely. Her face bruised, her body weak. "What happened to you?" he asked. Before Amara could speak, Kemi quickly stepped in. "She's just stubborn. She refuses to obey." Her father looked confused, suspicious, but Amara, she stayed silent. Days passed, nothing changed. The suffering continued, but something inside Amara was changing. She stopped crying all the time. She started watching, listening, thinking. Then one afternoon, something happened. While cleaning Kemi's room, Amara heard her voice. Kemi was on the phone. "Yes, I've been sending the money." He doesn't suspect anything. Amara froze. Sending money? From where? From her father's business? That moment, something clicked. For the first time, Amara realized this wasn't just about her anymore. That night, she made a decision. She would no longer stay silent. The next day, her father was sitting in the living room. Amara walked in slowly. Her heart was beating fast. "Daddy, I need to tell you something." Kemi immediately shouted from the kitchen, "Go back! Who asked you to come here?" But this time, Amara didn't move. For the first time in a long time, she stood her ground. "Daddy," she said again, her voice shaking but firm. "The day the cup broke, I didn't do it. Sade did it. And Mommy has been sending money from your business." Her father's face changed slowly. "What are you saying?" Kemi laughed nervously. "This girl is lying." But Amara continued, "I heard her on the phone, and I recorded it." She brought out a small phone, old, cracked, but working. Kemi's voice filled the room, clear, undeniable. Everything stopped. Time, breath, movement. Her father stood up, anger in his eyes, pain in his voice. "Kemi? Is this true?" Kemi tried to speak, tried to explain, but the truth was already out. That same day, everything changed. Kemi packed her bags, her children followed, and just like that, they were gone. For the first time in a long time, the house was quiet, peaceful. That evening, her father sat beside her. Tears filled his eyes. "I'm sorry," he said softly. "I should have protected you." Amara looked at him. For a moment, she said nothing. Then slowly, she smiled. A small but real smile. Some children stay silent, not because they don't have a voice, but because they are afraid. Afraid of being punished, afraid of not being believed, afraid of being alone. But one day, the truth finds its way out, and when it does, everything changes. If this story touched your heart, please don't scroll away. Like this video, share it with someone, and subscribe for more powerful stories like this, because you never know who needs to hear this today.